What's up? What's up? What's up? It says we are live. What's up? We're going to talk about emotional connection and food. What does food and fitness and relationships and money, how do all of these things go together? I'm feeling more confident with my business and with my abilities and able to make money, then my food intake, the things that I eat, is better. Okay, let me give an example. Okay, so when I'm low on money, right? When I'm really low on money and I'm not seeing sales come in with my business, well, that makes me feel insecure. It makes me feel scared, right? So, you know what I do? I go to my good old friend food, and food's not my friend. Food is not your friend. Okay? You need to make real friends, which are called people. Well, people in books, right? Your friend is knowledge. Your friend is reading, your friend is learning, your friend is writing, your friend is you. But your friend definitely is not food. Food can be your friend when you're sick. Let thy food be thy medicine instead of taking pills. But and you can move your body and you can drink water, but food is not your friend. Food's not my friend, and food is not your friend because it's a substance. So now I know this sounds weird, but bear with me. Now, any type, like, I've been clean and sober 17 years. I have had no drugs, no alcohol for 17 years, no cigarettes for like 18 years. I haven't had sex. Sex is another type of drug, right? So I haven't had sex in 17 years. I haven't smoked cigarettes. Um, but sugar is a drug, and they've found that sugar is more addictive than cocaine. So you can go watch. I did a few episodes. I talked about that, but I talk about these things because they're important to me, to my health. And, recently I thought I'm being selfish because everybody always talks about Liberty. How did you lose weight? And I don't want my business and my money to revolve around my body. I don't want to build a brand or a business on my body. I want A lot of people do that, and that's fine for them, but I want to be taken seriously in business. So that means that I have to have a good brain. I want to use my brain. So I'm using my brain right now. And I heard Alex Hormozy say that whatever you have, you should use it. You know, like he basically said, well, Shaquille O'Neal didn't say, well, I'm not going to play basketball because I'm 8 foot tall, and that's not fair to everybody else. Well, you know what? It's not fair to everybody else if I keep this to myself. That's being, like, God's been telling me for a long time, you're being selfish, you're keeping this to yourself. So ultimately, here's what I want to happen. Number one, I am doing these episodes on YouTube and the blog that I do and everything that I do it for myself so that I can learn. Because when you learn something, you can teach it to others as you learn it, right? So I lost 250 pounds. Okay. I should have this in there. I should put this in there. But I lost 250 pounds. So why not use that to teach other people? Because here's the thing, man. I don't, I'm not going to say I don't care about the way I look, because I definitely do. I want to look good. I want to get my six pack back. I recently gained 25 pounds in the past year, and that is because I didn't have a lot of money. Okay. Because my business has not been doing good. And I had to get rid of a lot of my clients because they weren't really clients. They were just more like users. And if you see, I was very angry on a lot of my YouTube shows. You'll see that I was very, very angry because I was allowing certain people into my business or my life is my business, and my business and my business is my life. So I was allowing people into my life that didn't need to be there. They shouldn't have been there. And people were using me, like some people, like I say, cheap clients are costing you money. because some people think because they give you $20 or $100 that you need to talk to them 24 hours a day for the rest of your life. Okay. And I'm really not being that, not exaggerating that much though, to be real with you. You know, you got to raise your prices to get better clients. So I'm in the process now. I'm raising my prices finally. I have better services. I have better people that I'm communicating with, adults who get it. Okay. But ultimately, what I want to do is use what I have. And I'm not saying I want to use my body, but I want to use the example that Christ gave me that I did lose 250 pounds. This is my book. It's on Amazon. The cover is changed and the title's changed. But I do want to help you be healthy. I'm using weight, the word weight and lose weight a lot because that's what people are looking for. And that's kind of the thing that reeled me in. Like, I just wanted to feel better and I wanted to look better and I wanted to feel better about myself. I want to be myself again. And that's what I was saying when I was on my LinkedIn live stream yesterday, or I'm sorry, the day before yesterday. I was not connected to myself, which was why I got overweight, why I gained all that weight. So, but when I started my business just recently, this past year, I gained 25 pounds. It feels like 100. It feels like a lot more. Like I weigh 125 pounds and I didn't want to step on a scale because I knew that I had gained weight, but I'm doing this show to keep myself accountable. And so I gained the weight. So I'm doing this show to keep myself accountable. I gained 25 pounds. I finally got on the scale, realized like, okay, it's just as bad as I thought it was, right? I did gain weight. It's like, but the thing is, you know how I said that, you know how I said that when my business is not doing well and I'm not making a lot of money or I'm short on money or I'm not making a lot of sales and those types of things, or when my relationships are not going well, that's another trigger, another thing that causes my food intake for me to turn to food. When I'm lost in the rain, I turn to food when I need a friend, right? Well, no, but the funny thing is that the food was like controlling me. And if I would have, instead of starting to say, for example, binge on Reese's this whole past winter, like starting in like September, October, all the way to, April. Actually, I haven't had Reese's since April, but instead of binging on Reese's twice a day, now I eat once a day. I eat one meal a day. That's what I've done for years. But last year it changed. And I started little by little. It's a slow fade when you give yourself away. So I started with little things like eating too much peanut butter with no sugar in it, right? But then I eventually graduated to full-fledged Reese's, back to Reese's again. That's the first time I ate Reese's in like 6 years. I don't know. But anyway, I gained the weight. So now I'm on here telling you about it. I gained 25 pounds. I haven't had Reese's since April. And I don't want to be selfish. I want to help you. And I want you to learn from my life. I want you to learn business from me. I want you to learn health and fitness, because food, fitness, relationships, business, and making money, it all goes together. Food, fitness, finance, and friends, right? I like to have alliterations. I want to have all at family. It all goes together. All your relationships, if you have a good relationship with yourself, with other people, with not just friends and family, but anybody, just having those good vibes around you, and you give it out, even if you don't feel good, you don't like yourself that much, or you're upset with yourself, or whatever it is, or somebody upsets you but you don't pass it on, but you keep on. You meditate and you just let it go, and you pray to God, and you're good with God, and you like yourself, and you like other people, and you're making money and everything, and you're eating healthy. But it also works the other way. If you start working out, you start liking yourself more. You start being better to other people when you like yourself more. You start controlling yourself. Like this past month since I quit Reese's, well, it hasn't been a month yet. I don't think. I'm not counting the days, but I'm just not eating Reese's because I feel better without it. right? But when you get yourself right and you like yourself more, you control yourself more, and you're happier with yourself, you're good, you're better to other people, you can have more business. I've been selfish not reaching out to other people. I'm reaching out, meeting new people on LinkedIn. I'm meeting people on some of my old people on Facebook. I'm sitting here just like a loser, thinking like a victim, like, oh, nobody cares about me. Nobody texts me. Nobody calls me. They don't care about my YouTube show. They don't care about my business. Boo hoo hoo. Well, boo hoo. That's the way they think. Everybody else thinks that way. And if I think that way, then I can't help them, right? I'm being selfish. I was being selfish, but I'm back to me. I'm being free. I'm being liberty. And I'm here for you. So I want you guys to check out my, I shouldn't say you guys. I see there's 2 people here. Hello. I love you. You're worth it. Just so you know, I do love you. And you can, the way you know that I love you is because I'm here and I'm doing this for you. I want you to be happy, healthy, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, physically, and financially, because you're worth it. Okay. So, I want to tell you, I want you to go and check out I have more episodes on my YouTube channel, and I can teach you about how like literally how I lost weight, and I can teach you. I have a recipe book, and you can buy the recipe book. You support Operation Underground Railroad, and it's only $20. You'll get it to your email right now. And I just translated into Espanol because my girl here, she's my maid. She cleans at the hotel where I live at, and her name's Maria. Maria. She dances with me and she cooks cocinar. El mejor, la mejor. She's the best. And tienes infinito en valor. So I'm working on my Spanish too because I translated the book anyway. But anyway, 10% goes to Operation Underground Railroad because as a child, I was molested and then raped. And I don't want that to ever happen to any kid. And Operation Underground Railroad helps kids escape from sex trafficking. So I give 10% of all my profits to them. So I want you to check out the book. I put it in the link just now. And I mean, in the comments. So check out the link to that. It's only $20. You get the book. Most importantly, you get me, and you get to give the charity by buying the book, and you get a relationship with me. I want to have a relationship with you. I want to help you with your food. I want to help you with your self-esteem, with your self-worth, because when you know your worth, you won't give discounts. Holla! Shout out to my boy Chris Lee, the motivator. He taught me that. I learned that from he was at Summit of Greatness with Lewis Howes when I went. It was like I went twice, but I think it was in 2016. But anyway, so yeah, when you know your worth and when you love yourself and you feel good about yourself because you're controlling yourself with your food, you have energy because you're eating better foods, you're working out, and even if you're like, you don't have to lose weight, but you're working out and it just gives you endorphins, it gives you oxytocin, it makes you feel good. You're out in the sun, you take walks. Like I get up in a few minutes, I'm gonna have to take a walk, but you get up, you take walks, you go to bed and you sleep well and you meditate and you do yoga and you're stretching all the time and you feel great. And matter of fact, I need to get up because I just told myself one of the reasons why I'm not feeling so great lately is because I'm sitting down too much on my MacBook. So I came here just because I want to stop being selfish. I'm going to stop. I'm not being selfish anymore because I was being selfish. And I see that you're here watching and you don't have to comment. That's fine. But I want you to know that you're worth it. You can do anything you want to do. And also, if you buy my book on Amazon, then please let me know because I don't think I put the links in there. But I will email you the links because I have a special unlisted class on my YouTube channel. I teach you yoga. I teach you meditation. I teach you about meal prep. I teach you about working out. I don't like the word working out, but I don't work out with you. Maybe I should, but eventually I'm going to tell you about here's one of my big goals. And my big goal is to have a restaurant, not so I can cook or anything. I did make all the recipes in my recipe book, and I do love cooking, but I'm going to hire people because I want to create jobs. Just check out this really short episode.
One of my
right
big
here.
dreams is my gluten-free, delicious, nationwide restaurant chain, starting here in LA, giving free food to everybody who comes in to create those communities and to show them that they're worth it. I'm hoping and praying that this episode will serve as currency to win me your heart and eventually your business, and to help set my mission ablaze.
Fire.
If you want to be part of this community,
We're gonna be
and
legends.
help us get closer to our goal of those free restaurants, please share this episode with a friend. Sign up for I'mWorthItInc.com
Both free.
newsletter so we can all be a part of the community, and you can give
Money.
one time,
I got
monthly.
money.
There's many options. I love you. My name is Liberty V. Justice. I'm here to serve you. Thank you in advance for joining our community and helping us further our mission. One of my big...
Okay, so now that you saw that, okay, so now I'm back. And that's one of my big goals, is to have restaurants across the United States, because think about it, okay? I want to create community. That's what it is. And because think about this. If you have people around you, right? Like I told you, I was clean and sober. I've been clean and sober for 17 years now, right? So I had all of these experiences, and God allowed me to go through the rape, and so I could, lost my self-worth. People told me I was worthless. And the drugs, the alcohol, the cigarettes, the sex before marriage, the domestic violence with this guy. Why? Why do you think I had all of these experiences? Why? So that I could use them to serve you. Okay? So I'm really happy I went through all those things, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have the street cred. These things are like my resume. Okay? So going back to the restaurant. When you have, it's not about the food. Yes, I do want to give you, and I am going to give you free healthy food in all my restaurants. Gluten-free. Not necessarily like gluten-free bread and pastries. Maybe, probably, yeah. But if you look at my recipe book, they're all they're not like gluten-free bread, just nothing. There's no baking required, because I like things simple. And usually the gluten-free stuff has more sugar and weird ingredients in it that we don't even know what it is. So I don't there are a lot of good gluten-free products. Okay. But think about this. If you go into, it's not about the food. That's what I'm saying. Having the restaurant, it's not about the food. It's about community. Because think about this. This is my big picture dream, right? So when you have people around you that make you feel safe and loved, people where everybody knows your name, right? Well, you're not going to go robbing old ladies, raping people, sticking needles in your arms, trying to kill you, like heroin, trying to kill yourself, or any of those. You're not going to be using drugs or alcohol. You're not going to be looking for yourself in things like addictions and other people and sex. You're going to be feeling whole. You're going to be feeling connected. You're going to be feeling loved, right? So, and you can have a place where you can feel like you're loved, and then you can give love back, right? Love's just not a feeling, though. Love is actions. That's why I do all this, because I want community. I want you to know you're loved through my actions. Through the money that I'm making, I want you to see that you're worthy and you're capable of making money. I didn't want to, I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to help people with their health and fitness, because I was always afraid that I wasn't good enough. I was afraid I wasn't smart enough. It's an insecurity of mine. Also, what if I mess up and I eat some Reese's, right? Well, I can eat Reese's, and you can too, but you shouldn't eat them every day, right? You shouldn't have a 3-pound bag of Reese's cups every day. I mean, you probably should never do that, or maybe once a month. Even that's kind of too much, but you get what I'm saying, because it's addictive. But the point is, I don't want you to restrict yourself, and I'm not going to restrict myself. My name is Liberty. Okay. If you're still here, I never really said my full name, but my name is Liberty V Justice. And there's no period in my V because my victories never end. And I'm here to help you get your victories, legend. And for me, a victory is that, okay, I've been good. Well, I don't want to say that. That doesn't mean you're good. I've been disciplined on my diet for the past month. And now today I went and bought like a family size, like 8 Reese's cups or something like that, and I ate 8 Reese's cups, and I ate a pack of Reese's Pieces, and then that's it, and I'm done. I'm not gonna do it tomorrow, and then I don't do it the next day, right? Like I'm able to control myself because the thing is, I restricted myself for so long, and that's a trigger. Restricting yourself. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. Da, da, da. So eventually, you let yourself go and you gain 25 pounds. But again, it's emotional too. That's an emotional thing. Restricting yourself, and then having food as a friend because you don't have relationships, safe relationships, or you're having problems with your relationships, or you're having problems growing your business. You don't have enough money with your business, or whatever it is. There's all these things. Like I said, it all goes together. Or sitting down a long time and because of fear, right? Trying to read, trying to grow in your business, trying to talk to everybody and do everything. Just like that's why I said multitasking. There's no such thing as multitasking because everything you do is beep. Thank you, Jesus. I caught myself because I was trying to be everywhere for everybody and do everything, and everything was crap. I was trying to edit. I talk about this all the time. I was trying to edit, trying to text message people on Facebook, Instagram, answer all my YouTube comments. Like I was trying to do it all, and then writing blogs, emails, like. And then I got really angry because nothing was working, and nothing was working because I was trying to do it all. You see what I'm saying? And then that leads to the 25-pound. All of those things lead fear. If you sum it up, fear. And also recently, another thing that caused fear is I went out of town, and because if you don't know me, then I was sleeping outside too a lot because I didn't have money for the hotel. I wasn't doing good with my business, but in April, right before Easter time, I said, "Oh, I need to go take a trip." I asked God to help me. Where can I go? What can I do? And I was going to go and I was going to film. It was going to be really, really cool. The Holocaust Memorial. But the people, they obviously hate money because they didn't answer the phone. They changed their numbers and all. And finally, they got a hold of me like the second to last day. And then they gave me, we don't do it anymore. It's somebody else. Anyway, long story short. Anyway, so I didn't get to do it. But actually, I'll probably never go back there. But I slept outside, right, in the desert. And it's so funny. Like I was like, God, why am I coming here now? Right. I knew that God kept saying, go, go, go. You need to go now. And I was just sick of everybody around here too. Not the hotel. These people are great. But the people that at the libraries that I go to and all the homeless guys and just I was just sick of everybody. All the people at the store, I was just sick of them. And they all want to talk to me. They don't want to pay me though. Okay. And I love them, but they just don't get it and they don't care about my business, and that's fine. But I was sick of it. So I go and I was like, oh, God sent me here because at this time, because I had no idea that what's that called? That big concert that they always have in California. And I always try to avoid it because I know there's a lot of drugs going on. You know what I'm talking about. Dang. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That was going on. And a lot of things happened. One particular thing, though, if you watch my channel, I was assaulted by a man. So I'm proud of myself the way I dealt with it. But being that happened and all the things that happened around here too recently, there's a lot of truck drivers around here because I live by a truck stop, airport. There's highways, and there's a lot of parking lots. Sometimes there's a lot of what do you call it? Factories, and there's a lot of crap. Like abandoned buildings, basically, right? So it's kind of scary sometimes, even during the day, right? So there's always guys trying to get me in the car. So fear, that is what cost. If I could sum it up in one word, all the reasons that cause bad things to happen to us is fear. Fear of loss, fear of money, fear of the thing that happened with that guy, fear of guys trying to touch me because I was raped as a child, like I said. And all these things cause my finances to go down, cause my attention to go down. My sleep is bad. I'm just now starting to heal physically. And part of the reason why I wasn't sleeping good too, when I was sleeping, is because I was up all night a lot of times at diners or something. But part of the reason when I did have a place to stay for a few days, I still wasn't sleeping good because of my food. Because if you don't eat properly, like sometimes I eat a lot of peanuts or peanut butter or some other type of nuts. I don't know why I love nut. Oh, because sometimes I don't have protein. Because I have a microwave, I can't cook a lot of stuff in there. Well, anyway, so I get protein bars now and stuff. But when you eat a lot of nuts or you overdo your food, you eat too much food, you might have a stomach ache, backache, or you just pee a lot because you eat a lot of sugar or whatever. So that causes your and then you worrying about money makes you eat more. Worrying about money keeps you awake sometimes, right? So I worry about you, and I don't worry. I don't like that word. I do. I think about you a lot, how I can help you, and I know I can help you. I'm going to show you just so you know that I'm telling you the truth. Because if I were me, I might not believe me if I were you, right? I said if I were me. If I were you, I might not believe me. If my real name is Liberty V Justice. See, I changed my name because Christ freed me, and now I live to serve you. So I don't want to be selfish. I want to give my restaurants. I want to help you with the restaurants. I want to help you if you want to be healthy, happy financially. Some people don't want to be happy. They just want to be miserable and complain all day and try to bring everybody else down. But that's not you. If you're watching right now, that's not you. And I see you're still here. You're still watching. You're not talking to me as far as I know. But maybe it's on my, let's see. Maybe you're saying something and I don't see it because I'm on StreamYard. So let's see. Are you commenting? I don't see any comments. So, but if you're commenting, then I don't see you, and that's okay. You don't have to comment. That's fine. If you want to talk privately, I would really want to hear from you. How can I serve you better? How can I help you with your health and your fitness? Do you own a business? Let's support each other. Support is free. Talking information is free. Tell me your name, what you do, what you know about business. Those things are all free. Okay. So, but they all go together. Food, health, fitness, relationships, they all go together. So anyway, thank you for watching. I don't see any comments, but thank you so much for watching. And, I told you the ultimate goal is one of the big goals is the restaurant, but here's another goal. I want to coach you, help you with your health, your fitness, with your business, growing your business. You can check out my Patreon because that one is a really, really economical. I don't like the word cheap, but yeah, that's cheap for me because I'm expensive. I was born free. Now I'm expensive. But you go check out my Patreon because that's a really low price for me. I have much higher prices on my website. But I want to help you, coach you, help you with your business. I want to know all about you, your family, your goals, your plans for your whole life. Like, what's your big goals that you're afraid to tell anybody else? You could tell me. I won't laugh at you. I promise. And ultimately, I'm going to coach a small group, right? And coach you individually with your health and your fitness and your business. And then I want to teach you soft skills and help you increase your confidence, teach you communication skills, emotional control, right? And emotional intelligence. But one of my big goals is McDonald's and other places like that. Like, there's a lot of places I go, like grocery stores and stuff, and they don't care. They don't care about people. They don't care about you. They just want your money. They're just there to collect their check. And if you watch my channel, you'll see I'm always complaining about this. But recently, like last year, God put this on my heart. Like, Liberty. Just another thing that I said I can't do it with the health and fitness. I felt insecure and incompetent. But Liberty, you always complain about it. Well, who's going to do something about it? Why not you, right? So I want to go in, and I'm working on this plan right now. I'm talking to people on LinkedIn. I met some these people came to me, the people that have the money to pay me to train the employees and teach them soft skills like the way I'm going to teach you, but on a higher level to teach more people. And then I'll have people that I can train to go into places, all the McDonald's, I don't know if I'm going to go worldwide with McDonald's. I probably will, but eventually. But right now, I just want to help the United States. I love other countries. I do. And if you hear, I always talk badly about Americans. Americans are jerks, and I love the accents of other people. But right now, I can help that. The people that want to be changed and want to make more money, you have to care about people, man. That's the only way. And if you care about it, and if you practice those skills on the job, like while you're working at McDonald's, and you learn those things now while you have that security blanket of that job, then eventually you will be able to have the money and pay me to go full time, and we'll all level up together. You see what I mean? So that's one of my big things is I really want to help people on emotional intelligence, on self-control, dietary. I don't like the word diet because it has the word die in it, but food. No matter what I do, all I think about is food. Hey, what's up, Sean? Sean Lance. Okay, hi. From Wisconsin. Okay. You like cheese? I love cheese. You know what? I haven't had cheese. I can't remember last time I had cheese. I'm like, every time I go, I'm like, I'm craving cheese. I'm going to go to the store, get some cheese. I'm like, nah, I don't need the cheese, man, because I'll OD on some cheese, bro. For real. For real. So thanks for coming, Sean. So, but yeah, that's the ultimate thing is going and helping big businesses like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, KFC, grocery stores. I don't want to name all the names. I'd be here forever, but that's what I want to do. But I'm going to get off here because I got to get up. I really got to go to the bathroom. TMI. But I can't be sitting down this long, and I don't like the view of the other parts of this room. So thank you so much for watching, Sean. Thanks, everybody, for watching the replay. And my name is Liberty V Justice. I care about you. I live to serve you. Tell me how I can help you, please. I have the book. You can get my book on Amazon. The cover is different, but you can get my book on Amazon right now. It's $30, but I'm worth it. Okay, you're worth it. And you can go on my website. There's lots of free information there. My recipe book is $20, but anything that you buy for my business, 10% goes to Operation Underground Railroad to help kids escape from sex trafficking, and ultimately my goal of my nationwide restaurants. Okay. And I'd love to serve you. The other option is my Patreon. You can talk to me on there. I got a free option, but I got a $25 option. And I got right now, 16 founding members. We only have one founding member right now, which is Tiger. Love you, Tiger. Thank you so much. She's a photographer. She is a genius with the camera. Boom. And Andrea's artillery. So, but anyway, there's 16 founding members, and it's $47 for the first 16. So we got 15 more founding members. You get locked in, boom, at $47. And after that, for life, you get that price for life. If you want to be in the group for life, it's $47 for life. But it's going to keep going up. After the first 16 people, the founders, there's going to be it's going to be $97, and then it might be higher than that. I don't know yet. But I should make it higher than that, but it's going to go higher after that. And, but you get the price locked in at $47. And best of all, anything you buy, not only do you give to charity, we get closer to the free restaurants nationwide, giving you free, gluten-free, delicious, healthy food, creating community, bringing the cops in. We'll talk about that later, but I got a lot helping people, bringing the cops, introducing kids to the cops so kids can feel safe, creating jobs for disabled people and people that have a hard time getting jobs, like older people. But also, you get a big special gift. Dun, da-da! You get me. So you're worth it. My name is Liberty, and thanks for watching. Stay healthy, okay? Check out my book on Amazon. Check out my Patreon and my recipe book. It's The recipe book is right there in the link. But most importantly, if you do none of those things, please talk to me. You can leave a comment, but please sign up for my emails and let's talk one-on-one. Tell me how I can serve you, because I live to serve you. All I do is this business called I'm Worth It Incorporated, because you are worth it. And I want you to say that out loud. You are worth it. Say it right now. I'm worth it. Yes, you are. Thank you.